Hey guys, how you doing? Uncle Bob here once again with another video, and today we're going to be looking at my pretty awesome and growing alien big chap collection. Which you can see I've got quite a lot of big chap stuff now in the collection. I've got loads of alien as it is, and big chap is one of the things that's got the most of. And you can see there's various different stuff and figures and busts that I've got. Yeah, and I can see that it's going to be a lot more big chaps to come. But this is what I've got so far. So let's do, in no particular order, let's do the McFarlane big chap, I believe it is. Now I thought this was the warrior, but I think it's a big chap. I think it's their version of the big chap, which is quite a nice figure. Yeah, it's quite big. Don't think it's as good as the neca, but yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty big and large. Yeah, it's decent figure. Now the neca one is one of my favourites, probably my favourite alien figure. It's just awesome. It's massive. It's got great detail. The paint job is fantastic. Articulation is pretty fantastic. Yeah, and it's just, I just think it's the best. You know, I think if you collect an alien or any just neca figures, I think this is just one of them ones that you've just simply got to have in the collection. It's just a fantastic representation of the big chap. It's just a great looking figure. Yeah, as I said, it's definitely my favourite alien big chap. Just brilliant. Then we've got two smaller ones. We've got the Action Masters alien, sort of like die cast model, which actually is quite detailed on this thing. The pipes on the back are a little on the short side. They're usually a lot bigger, but yeah, there's actually, the detail's not that bad on this, to be fair, for such a small thing. These were released some time ago, back when I was younger. I remember these being out during the 90s. I don't think I actually had these back then, but I managed to pick these up on eBay a little while ago. Yeah, it's quite bad. Detail's not that bad on it, actually. And then I've got the much smaller one. This is the smallest big chap I've got. Well, you could call it a mini big chap, I guess. Is the Micro Machines alien big chap that they do in the set. And yeah, I mean, it's just such a small thing. There's a bit of detail going on there. It's not the epic scale of the larger ones, but yeah, it's not a bad scale figure. Then we've got the Funko Reaction one, which I've just done on the channel, the review of that. Which is quite a nice little figure. It's got some detail going on, but obviously not the best one, but it's all right. Then we've got the kayoda alien. Some hairs stuck on it. Yeah, seems to get all sort of like bits sticking on some of these figures, which is a bit annoying. Yeah. Anyway, so Coyote, yeah. So this is the Coyote one, which is actually I quite like this small version of an alien. It's got a nice shine to it, and it's all right. It's nicely sort of painted dark, and it's actually all right. Detail is not that bad on it, to be fair. Such a small thing. All people saying, oh, massive aliens, hot toys and all this. It's not always the biggest stuff that's the best. Sometimes you can get smaller stuff. I think it's just an ego problem with all these people that just like getting big stuff. They just want the biggest, best stuff. It's not all about having the biggest, best stuff. You know, not everyone can afford, at the end of the day, you know, not everyone can afford the biggest and best stuff. So I think sometimes you can get stuff that's cheap and pretty decent. I think you can get some stuff that's decent, that's cheap. I don't think it always has to be about big this and big that. Too much people with big heads and big egos, I think, out there. Yeah, this is quite a nice alien, I think. And then we've got the konami alien with their helmets just fall off, or head shell. This is pretty good. Quite similar to the kayoda. Quite a nice detail on that. It's not bad. Then we've got the eaglemoss alien, which is quite a nice figure. See there, the eaglemoss. If you've got that, you'll know that. Slight sort of a statue, small scale statue, basically. The eaglemoss. The detail is, I wouldn't say it's that great on the eaglemoss stuff. It's quite, yeah, sort of statuesque, sort of not that great detail, I must admit. But again, for a small scale, and if you haven't got the if you haven't got the budget for a massive prime studio crazy price of 300 or 600 ridiculous quid, then eaglemoss is a good price for like 10 or 15. Then we've got the quite cool Higher Toys alien, which is quite nice. And again, if you haven't got the massive budget for like Hot Toys, Higher Toys one is quite a nice, you know, small fair price scale alien. I think I paid 20, 25 maybe for this, so quite cheap price than the you know, low price. Then we've got a couple of busts, which I think this is Big Chap, but anyway, it's a Big Chap, sort of like small statue, which is quite good. It's quite nicely done. It's done on a 3D printing machine. It's quite nice. Then we've got the wall relief, alien wall relief, which is sort of like a 3D sort of coming at you sort of type model. Got it there, which is quite nice. Then we've got the neca head knocker alien Big Chap, which got there, which is just like a sort of a funky sort of toonish, I guess, because it's sort of like chunky and little. Sitting on an egg, which is quite funny. I think they're quite fun and funny, these. Then we've got a sort of other bust. It does actually make a sound, but I think the batteries might be running low. But it's sort of an alien sound, and then the tongue sort of comes out. Let's see if it'll work. Well, the tongue does come out, but I think the batteries are going low. But yeah, it's got an action where the tongue comes out. It's quite a nice alien. And then we've got finally just a head, small head bust of the Big Chap. And actually, well, it came black because it's off a 3D printing machine. But then I just painted over the top of it with sort of like shiny black. But I don't know if it's made it shiny or not. Maybe it's sort of made it a bit shiny. But yeah, I'll try to just make it, I'll try to give it just like a little bit of a shine to it. But yeah, don't know if it's worked or not. It might not worked because it was already black. So, but yeah, it's pretty good. But so guys, I think that's going to be it for this. Nice and short, not too long. Yeah, so I thought I'd go over all my alien Big Chaps because it's just been recently updated. And I thought, just because we're currently doing a few alien vids, thought I'd do it for all the alien fans out there. So guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more vids, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, bye for now, see you soon.